Back in the stroller area, this is maternity section and the boys section. We extend the boys section out. This yesterday was bikes and scooters. The section back where the boys are yesterday were double strollers. This enters back into the clothing area, and one vendor to the right, bed rails and gates, a section for unwanted items, a pair of strollers and bike carriers. Yesterday we extended that down. Umbrella strollers were in front. Over here we have two tables. I think it's for infant miscellaneous. I think we had onesies, socks. Over here we had 5 tables. One was allocated for sporting goods. Two over here were boys' hats and girls' hats. 2 here were our infant toys and about 6 bins underneath for overflow. Over here we had 5 buckets and 2 crates underneath for overflow. This is back over to the boys' shoes. We have 3 grid panel sections, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertical. On the one on the left we had 3 horizontal. Then the middle we have 4 horizontal, and on the right we have 3 horizontal. We have the Blockbuster stand. We have 2 tables back in that cubby. We have a shelving unit broken apart, 5 shelves in the middle, and 1 8-foot table on the right. Along this back wall, right now we have floor gyms. Yesterday that was boys' clothing back in that area. And then this is girls' clothing to the right. It's a 20-foot pole, 4 poles, 2 stands, and 2 support beams. Down below we have an aisleway of swing or bouncies and floor gyms. Walking into the toy room, and we have a checkout sign. To the left again is the infant accessories with a couple bins and 2 8-foot tables. In the toy room, to the left we have an 8-foot table. This is overflow. We have another 8-foot table, all musical toys. Wraps around to 2 more 8-foot tables. The one on the left, the one on the right is a $2 table with overflow on the bottom. The one on the left is a $1 table and Elmo. We have an Elmo sign up there. $1 overflow. Elmo accessory, chairs, tents, backpacks, carry bags. On the floor, wrapping around, we have grid panels lining this back wall. 3 sections, so a total of 4 grid panels going vertical. We have 3 on each section going horizontal. On these we have on the right building blocks on the top shelf and stackables. Then it goes to a lot of Legos in the middle. Just more pull toys, Fisher-Price Barnes. On the left, all Fisher-Price toys. 3 signs that say Fisher-Price, Fisher-Price, Fisher-Price. Going back again to the middle section of this room, we have 3 sections of 4 tables each and 1 section of 2 small tables, which were a consigners. The first table when you enter, you see are 4 sections of tables, boys' toys. On the right hand side we have a sign that says Toys Pretend Play. On the left side we have signage that reads Wheels and Wings, and a sign that says Cars and Trains. These middle 2 tables are a consigners who is consigning them. The middle 4 area table has all girls' toys. To the right we have a sign that says Toys, Dolls, and Accessories. We have a box on the bottom that says Build-A-Bear Accessories. Wrapping around this way. No signs, just a lot of stuffed animals, a lot of car, garage, large toy play. Right behind me is on the floor, large lion, vacuums, chairs, a princess tent, the bubble popper things, everything leaning against the walls, the dinosaur games. There were a lot of shopping carts. There's different push toys. Along this far wall, the last 4-table section is arts and crafts, crib toys in the middle, shape sorters. Along the walls are a lot of signs that read, "Please do not play with toys." Along this back wall, before going into the vendor area, we have hung the sign saying, "Line starts here." Checkout with arrows pointing into the vendor area. You can go ahead. A lot of the large rocking apparatuses, princess tables, the Fisher-Price door type of things. Everything large leaning against here. We also, in the middle, which is actually right on the other side of the entrance, is a lot of the large trucks and devices. Kane's favorite. Back on the other side of this last section, we have no signs and no really allocated section for any of this stuff. It's just more stackables and playhouses, Usborne or Discovery Toys, and same with this side. I believe I've already covered that. A lot of boxes underneath storing everything. That brings us right into the vendor area, which I don't need to film. There is a sign up here saying large toys, which is above this door entrance, Fisher-Price. Back in here, which is the loading dock off the toys, we have a sign saying "Do not enter." We also have a sign into the bathroom with a string saying "Do not enter." Leaving the toy room, going back onto the floor. Again, the shoes are on that wall. We've lined in the very middle. Bikes on the left, and this is the second day I'm filming. We've got high chairs forming a line. We've got Papa's-On swings forming a line. We've got Exercaucers forming a section. We've got ride-on toys forming a section. Large furniture, canopies hung from the corner. Mattresses hung against the wall in the very front, right behind the diaper bags and purses. Decor. Up into the raised area in the middle of the sales floor, we have the zebra bouncers and the horse bouncers lining the left side. Electronical devices. 2 signs saying "Please do not play with toys." This looks like the older kids' toys area. VTech toys, everything electronics. Sort of to prevent shoplifting, we've put everything up in this raised area. All the books are sorted in boxes. They've turned them sideways. They were arranged, I believe, by age groupings. We have only one sign allocating books. Over here is the $1 bookshelf that is blocking a door. We have 3 tables allocated for games, puzzles, blocking this section back here to deter the shoplifting area. VHS on the floor, more overflow of puzzles and games. Yesterday, which was the first day of the sale, along this back section were boys' clothing. It was too tight, so we moved them on the other side of the wall by the maternity. Right now it's open for day 2. Walking back up toward the front, we have 1 table allocated on the interior wall of the decor section and 2 bookshelves broken apart. It was probably 1 bookshelf broken apart into 2. We have 4 tables allocated in here. We have 1 toward the entrance, 1 on the back wall, and 2 on the other side. It's just overflow of bedding. We have 2 bookshelves broken out here and 1 table on the other wall. DVD stands are organized tightly together on the right side. We did a whole shelving unit of Baby Bjorn. Toward the front, I've already got this on the other video, but we have one four-way holding all of the mobiles going up into decor. And we have three. Now we only have actually two four-ways back there. Yesterday we had three four-ways back in that area right there. That's holding blankets and towels, I think. We hung the puff balls and the decor sign in this area. This is bath and feeding. We've got two tables coming out of this front wall in bath and feeding and one four-way. We have one four-way of hanging purses, separate from the other four-ways of hanging purses. And the sign above. The whole table here, and the mattress is leaning on that wall. Up into feeding, decor, the one small section, all the tubs. We have 3 tables running long, 1 shelving unit with just 3 shelves, 1 more table, and then the other wall we have 2 tables, and then 1 shelving unit on the far left that has 4 shelves with that. Pack and plays are in that section in the middle. Large furniture is in this section. Walking into the entrance, we're keeping all carts up here for use of shoppers. We have 1 table for the IKEA bags and name tags and sign-in sheet.